Hey, so I just watched the recent home invasion movie called Survive the Night, starring Bruce Willis and Chad Michael Murray. Survive the Night, it's actually similar to a lot of different home invasion type thrillers. You have this motley crew of robbers on the run. They hold up a gas station, they kill some people, and they decide to hide out in Bruce Willis's family home as one of the robbers becomes injured during a shootout at the gas station. And as the title is, survive the night, that's the whole goal for the family and the robbers. So, I'm a fan of home invasion thrillers. Um, I've seen several of them over the years. They can usually go one or two ways: more dramatic, or slide more into the horror genre and be super gory and disturbing. Well, this film has some violence and gore, but it is not the main focus. This is not a horror movie. It's not a torture movie. It's not that kind of movie. It leans more into, I guess, the realistic context of these type of movies. It's more dramatic. They pick this house because Chad Michael Murray's character used to be a doctor like a decade ago or something. And they say, hey, if you patch up my brother, we'll be on our way. So, a very familiar trope. And Bruce Willis has the role as the family's father. He lives there with his wife. Chad Michael Murray lives there with his wife and kids. So, yeah, the first half of the movie, it takes place in basically darkness because they're all trapped in the home. So for me, it was kind of hard to see. I'm not sure why they did it that way to make it more mysterious, but I don't know. It was hard to see what was going on. But there are not a lot of surprises here. Like I said, it's not really that much of a thriller. It focuses more on the plight of the robbers, which I thought was kind of odd. There are these douchebags breaking into a family's home in the middle of the night, walloping them around with a gun and demanding they do stuff. It's like, I'm not going to feel a whole lot of sympathy for you after your characters just held up a gas station and killed people. Okay? So that didn't really work for me. I'm like, all right, what kind of movie am I watching here? But I thought the movie was okay. It wasn't great. It does pick up steam as the movie goes along. But just a really odd pacing, odd context and backstory to the robbers. Like, I wasn't expecting this type of movie. I thought it would be more of a thriller with maybe some horror subtext, because that's what the movie said on the description, a horror thriller, and it definitely was not a horror thriller. It was more dramatic with some violence and thriller type context towards the end. So, it It was okay. If you're a fan of these horror type home invasion films, I don't know. I don't really think you're missing out on much if you don't watch it. And it pains me to say that because I don't really like to give I don't really like to give movies um you know shoddy reviews. I try to see the good in it. I usually try to see the good in a movie that I'm reviewing. Even if it's not the greatest movie ever. And this was just middle of the road, not that great, not terrible, but just not great, just middle of the road. I was kind of disappointed in it, even though it does pick up steam in the last half. So, Chad Michael Murray was good. Bruce Willis was just kind of there, which kind of sums up his last set of movies the past several years. He's just kind of there, and it just kind of feels like he's cashing a paycheck. And it pains me to say that because I'm a fan of him. So yes, that's my review of Survive the Night. Hopefully it wasn't too meandering. And I hope you guys got the gist of what I was saying. So that's it for now. Let me know what you guys thought. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give me any recommendations or criticism. And that's it for now. See you on the flip side.